Hello guys, welcome to our next lecture. So in today's lecture we will be seeing the introduction to the solution. So we will see what the concept of solution. Okay, so what is solution guys? So whenever we are going to make any changes or we are going to create any application, so the first thing we do is to create the solution for that particular change. Okay, so solution contains, or in other words, solution is a group of configurations or customizations of database components, right? So to make any application, we are going to make some changes. We are going to make some customization into the database or some other components, and we are going to add some components. So solution will hold all these configurations and customizations for that particular application. Hope you understood. So in other words, solution you can consider it as a bag which contains all the related items for your application or your changes. Okay, so yes, there is also another use we can. I'll show it in the paint. Suppose this is a dev environment and this is the production environment. And this one, let's say it is a solution A. So when we want to move this solution A from dev environment to prod environment after completion of the development activities, at that time what we will do is we will export this particular solution. So while exporting, it will be helpful that our all changes will reside in a solution so that we can export the solution. So export solution A. So when we are going to do the export of solution A, it will provide us one file. Okay, it will provide us one file, and we need to import that particular file in the prod environment. So just import this file into the prod environment so that in prod environment it will create the solution A, and all the changes and configuration will move to the prod from dev environment. So this is also one another use of the solution so that the exporting and importing will be handy. Okay, so hope you have got the solution. So the solution contains different components. Let me tell you what are those. Okay, solution may contains tables, it will contain forms, views, attributes, relationships of tables, it can contain charts, it may contain dashboards, reports, security roles, settings. So it may contain different settings which we make while creating the application. It may contain the source code, such as plugins, custom workflows, JavaScript. Okay, so guys, we are going to see all into details in upcoming lectures. So what is plugins, custom workflows, JavaScripts, security roles, charts, dashboards. So for now, you know that our Dynamics 365 application contains forms, views, attributes, relationships, tables. So these terminologies you have already gone through in my previous lecture, and all these other new terminologies we will going to see in our upcoming lectures. So don't worry on that. Okay, so solution will contain all these things, whatever we are going to do the modification for this application, right? So it may contain plugins or not. So it is not mandatory that solution should contain all of these things. So I'm just telling you like what all possibilities that solution can have. Okay, so solution only contains whatever you are going to change, and going to customize for your application. Suppose for your application you have just added tables, you have added forms, views, attributes, relationships. Then if you have not added charts, dashboards, reports, then the solution will not contain this part. Also, this part, if you have created secret rows, then only secret rows will be in the solution. Okay, hope you got what I am saying. Okay, so now let's just check what are the types of solutions. So there are three types of solution. One is default, then we have managed solution, then we have unmanaged solution. Okay guys, so these are big concepts, like we need some more time to discuss all these things. So for this lecture we are just going to see what is default solution. Okay, and in upcoming lectures we will cover managed and unmanaged solution. Okay, so what is default solution? So default solution is a solution each environment or each instance always contains. Okay, so each environment will have default solution inbuilt present by default. It is out of box. Okay, it is present out of box. Okay, so default solution, if you see in this environment, in solutions, there is default solution is present already. We have not created that. That default solution is provided by Microsoft. Okay, so default solution contains all the components of Dynamics 365. Okay, all the components. If you see, it contains tables, 479 tables. It contains account table. It contains contact table. Yeah, okay, and all the other tables. So this these components are by default present inside your environment. Okay, and inside your default solution. So while you are going to make any changes or make create any solution, and you are going to make use of the account table, so you need to add the account table from existing. Okay, so from existing means what? That table will be there in the default solution. So you are just referring that particular table inside your solution. So if you make any changes, any customizations into the account table in your solution, that means you are going to change that account table, the configuration of that account table in default solution also. So this is very important concept guys. So you need to understand, like you are going to create your own solution and you are going to add that account table in your solution, and you are making changes in that account table in your solution. Suppose your solution is ABC and you are making changes for the account table in your ABC solution. That doesn't mean that you are only making changes in your ABC solution. So that changes are going to definitely reflect in default solutions account table. Okay, hope you understood this. So this is very important concept to understand, like, all right. Okay. Yeah, So that's all for the default solution that I wanted to discuss with you. And let me think of if I have missed anything. Okay, that's all for today's lecture. We will see more into details in next sections. Okay, thank you all. Do comment if you have any queries, and follow me for more updates. Thank you.